It is great to be back home in Charlotte, North Carolina, in Mecklenburg County. Fans, we have a very special announcement on behalf of Tony Khan and AEW. As you know, Rampage will debut on Friday night, August 13th. We now have another special announcement for Rampage. The very next week, Friday, August 20th, Rampage comes to Chicago and the United Center for the first dance. That's right, the first dance, and tickets are on sale this coming Monday at 10 a.m. at AEW TIX and Ticketmaster.
This is Rampage, baby. Y'all ready? Let's roll. Rampage is wrestling unleashed. It has been an absolute war. Rampage is changing the game. Look at this. Oh my God. This crowd has been electrified. This is Rampage.
Rampage is where we settle the score.
Boom, 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 boom. You don't belong in a ring with me. The inner circle. Never forget. This is Rampage!
It is great to be back with you. What? This isn't on camera, dude.
You gotta be professional here, Eddie. Professional. This is serious business.
Sorry.
Lives are at stake here.
All right. First of all, we want to address the elephant in the room, so to speak.
Oh my goodness.
What is the deal with your shirt here?
Well, I remember a few weeks ago I said I was going to go play cards with Ryan Nemeth and the guys,
Right.
JD Drake. Well,
Yeah, stand up, let the people see it.
I gotta let everybody see this.
Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was either wear this shirt on Dynamite or sign over my boat. So,
You got a boat?
yeah, I damn near lost it in that card game. So I am a man of my word, a man of honor, and I'm wearing the shirt. So apparently it says that I've been vaxxed and waxed. I don't think I've ever been waxed. So.
It's great to be with a man of honor for a change. By the way, we still have Lee Johnson to come. He's got a big TNT title match against Miro this coming Wednesday on Dynamite. We're also going to see Yuka Sakazaki. And Darby Allin is here with Sting in his corner against a member of Bear Country, Bear Bronson. Right now, we go back to the ring and Justin Roberts.
And his orange face.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring straight out of your mama's kitchen, Red Velvet.
Well, Red Velvet has been red hot in AEW. She is now the number 5 ranked contender to Britt Baker's AEW Championship. So she is on the move.
It just shows what an incredible competitor she is, too. She brings a lot of flair to her character. She really enjoys the showmanship part of it, or showwomanship part of it. But with her boxing background, she's really a heck of a competitor.
Her opponent from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Angelica Risk.
So Angelica Risk making her AEW debut. And Rick Knox, the referee, good to have you with us. Good to have Eddie Kingston back with us again.
It is good to have Mr. Excitement with us.
Mr. Excitement is here, buddy.
I don't get it, but yeah, I'm all about it. Let me tell you something. Are you mad that she's number 5 because your best friend Britt Baker may have to face her? There, Shivani.
No, I think Britt has been able to face just about all comers.
That's a
right?
very good call there. You know, she's a little jaded, you think?
Yeah, a little jaded. Good for you.
Not-
Ooh, that's a split.
I'm not jaded. Oh, great arm drag. Take that.
Deep arm drag.
Another one.
Look how deep she gets on the arm drag. Uses her whole body to throw Angelica.
You may think this is personal. It's not. I mean,
All right, Shivani, back to the match. I don't want to talk about your personal
Well, then why
things.
did you bring it up?
Because I think it's hilarious to bring it up and bury you.
You kind of do. Well,
Why do you bury me?
I wouldn't say bury. I mean, he does point out you do kind of say that Donald Bigger is your favorite. Well, Angelica's showing a little attitude.
I love it. That's a little bit of an Italian attitude there. You see that?
No.
Step up and dropped her right down to the mat.
Oh, she all about it. Get up. And this is happening, folks.
Yeah, no, that's how the business has changed.
Well, thank God it's on YouTube. Ah!
Moving out of the way, Red Velvet showing her quickness, and now...
Oh, stop it. There you go.
There you go.
And that's that viciousness that Red Velvet has. Angelica, I get the part of her showing her showmanship, but then she took a little bit too much time, and you can't leave a competitor like Red Velvet with that much time.
No, especially, you know, like you said, she's ranked number 5 for a reason. Great leg lariat there. Almost Dean Malenko-esque.
Almost Dean Malenko.
Almost,
yeah.
almost. There's not going to be a lot of people can do
I
it
still
like the
think
great
she's
Dean.
about 2 inches taller than Dean Malenko.
Hey-oh. Oof, did she get smacked?
Yeah, she sure did. Those are pretty vicious knuckles. She's laying those in there.
Nice.
I
Making a great,
appreciate that.
yes, sir, making a great showing, her debut, Angelica risk.
Wow, Red Velvet just really sinking that lariat deep right across the throat.
Oh, nice drop toe hold there. What are we looking for here?
Looks like we're gonna right out.
Oh, double knees.
Just stomped her right in the back. That jars the whole back of the spine and the neck.
There you go. Good moonsault.
Yeah, standing moonsault and a pinning combination and a 2 count.
Just get a little bit deeper on that hook there. She would have had a...
We talk about it all the time, Eddie. Well, the younger talent and all the talent sometimes make that lackadaisical cover. And it's so important to hook that cover deep.
Well, they'll learn. They'll learn as losses come.
And experience does teach you that.
Oh, play of the day. Is that the... I remember that back in the
Final
day.
slice. It's over.
Wow. Final slice, ladies and gentlemen.
Red Velvet.
I would think that the world champion Britt Baker is watching this match very, very
God,
closely.
can we stop talking about... And replays, thank you.
There's a double knees right to the back of the neck. There's that swing through. Just awesome how she uses her whole body. Drives the neck and the shoulders of Angelica right on the mat. Nice deep leg cover. There you go.
The winner of the match to begin elevation, Red Velvet. It's Wednesday, August 4th. It's AEW Dynamite Homecoming. We'll be back at Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. Go to AEWTIX.com and Ticketmaster.com. The tickets start at $20 and are on sale now. Right now, let's go back to the ring with Lee Johnson in singles competition.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by the natural Dustin Rhodes from Atlanta, Georgia. Weighing 180 pounds, Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
You know, Tony, we talk about athletes in AEW and young talent that have so much potential. This guy's name comes up a lot in our conversations, Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
And well, it should, because a young man who really started off his career with a lot of losses has really picked things up.
Turn the corner.
I'm saying, yeah, you know, but potential doesn't pay the bills. You got to get those W's.
Well, you know, my old boxing trainer used to say potential is a French word for you ain't worth a damn yet.
Wow. Let's go back to Justin Roberts.
His opponent from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, weighing 170 pounds, Marcus Cross.
Big Shotty Lee Johnson on Wednesday
right.
challenging Miro, yes?
Yeah, he's got Miro coming up on Wednesday night. So Big Shotty Lee has, without a doubt, Wednesday night at AEW Homecoming, Dynamite on TNT from Jacksonville at Daly's Place as the biggest match of his career. Now, for him to have a match here against Marcus Cross 2 days before tells me a lot about the ability and the determination of Lee Johnson.
Ooh, nicely done there, holding on, rolling with
What
it.
a great counter, right? What a great counter. Just anything you can do, I'll do it too. I like it.
I was wondering which one of you two were going to say something about Cross's hair.
I'm not talking about that.
Okay.
Well, you know, Eddie Kingston's from the old school. He's just not going to put the kid over. But I will say, if I was wrestling him right now, I'd be chopping the skin off of him. Nice drop kick. just out of pure jealousy that he's got that much hair and can do that with it. I'm just jealous because I don't
No,
have
it's
any
not
hair.
right. It's not right.
It's not fair.
It takes.
Oh,
Well, look at
small
that.
package.
Cradled him up and got a 1 count.
He better not take this dude lightly.
Well, the kid can go. We have seen him before on this program.
Oh, nice Enzi.
Step up Enziguri that time and look at. Man, it takes some effort.
I hate that hair. I'm sorry,
It
folks.
takes some
It's
effort,
just,
buddy.
you know, yeah, it's like that commercial where everybody sees it, but you still can't help but talk about it.
Is he doing Dragon Balls? All right.
Did he just do dragon?
Hey, and that's what you get for that.
He got a dragon foot in the face.
Oh,
Wow, that was in there.
If he does that to Miro,
Oh,
Could have a new TNT champion.
well, yeah. I mean, he's got the ability, but
what is this? Wrist clutch here. Oh! He's done. He's donezo.
1, 2, 3. It's over.
Let me tell you something. Lee can make history in Jacksonville.
The winner of this match, Big Shotty Lee Johnson.
Like I said, he can make history in Jacksonville, becoming TNT champion. And there's a lot of history in Jacksonville with that title.
That's right. It's where it was first earned. And uh-oh.
There you go.
Speaking of TNT champions,
Quote unquote God's favorite champion. Here he comes.
I don't know. My got called in sick that day, I guess. I don't know.
gentlemen, that is an intimidating stare.
Just an intimidating human being, period. Just the brutality.
Yeah, but Lee can't be intimidated, man. That's it, Lee. Stare right at him. Look right into his eyes, bros.
Got to. Opportunity knocks.
Man, I wish I could do that with my chest. Pause.
Yeah, I can do that.
Congratulations, young man. But let me inform you that you cannot take away what's divinely mine, Lee Johnson. Nobody can.
I don't know about that, whatever.
In Jacksonville is where your career started. But at homecoming is where I put you to rest. And this is the word of the Redeemer.
The Redeemer, Miro, the TNT champion, and Lee Johnson Wednesday live on TNT.
Man, that is one good-looking championship.
Yeah, Dustin doing some coaching on that. Lee gets another win. What will he do this coming Wednesday against that man?
On Wednesday, August 18th, don't miss this historic night as all your favorite AEW stars will ignite your passion for professional wrestling again as AEW Dynamite at Major Fertitta Center. Here we go! Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Miro, and Dr. Britt Baker. Plus, Chris Jericho, Houston's own Sammy Guevara and the Inner Circle, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin, Sting, and more headline what promises to be another epic AEW live event. Will you be there live when AEW Dynamite debuts in Houston, Texas at the Fertitta Center? Tickets are on sale now and start at $30.
Greetings, Earthlings. It is I, KRIS Statlander, gracing your screens once again.
KRIS Statlander, since her return from injury, has gone undefeated.
She's one of the best athletes, there's no doubt.
Since I've been back, I have been faster,
Oh, the move!
more powerful,
Oh, the Big Bang Theory!
more galactic. Sometimes your internal gravitational pull just pulls you to something and you don't really know why until you get there. And now it's time for me to become AEW's women's champion. I'm gonna be your leader, eventually. Let me tell you about me and the best friends. Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Trent with a question mark. I think we have one of the strongest bonds of any group of interspecies, factions, groups, packs in the world, in the galaxy, in the universe, because we just get each other by not fully understanding each other. We're just an assimilating melting pot of quirks, and it just works. I'm just gonna slowly creep in.
Coming up next here on Elevation, a member of Best Friends, the one and only KRIS Statlander. Do not adjust your set, as we like to used to say. It would not be Charlotte, North Carolina without the one and only David Crockett.
It's so great to be here. It really is.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
Sometimes wrestling is fun, folks.
Yes.
I'm telling you. Sometimes.
All those years in the TBS studios, you and I together, buddy. Some great memories, right?
Yes.
I'm just so happy I can finally say, like, hey, I grew up listening to you. So I can say that. Because I've never said that for years.
Yeah, you've said that to me a couple of times.
Well,
I never really listened to Tony. We listened to you more. You know?
Okay. All right.
No one brought
Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
No one brought the excitement to a match like David Crockett.
Yes.
And he's going to join us here on Elevation. As a matter of fact, we're ready to go with our next match. David, it's great to see you, buddy.
Tony, it's great to be
And
here.
do me a favor, talk over Eddie all night. We'll be
Please
fine.
do it.
All right.
I'll let you go.
Okay, let's go to
That's
the ring.
fine.
This next bout is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from the Andromeda Galaxy, KRIS Statlander.
Wow, look at that record. Ranked number 3 in the women's division. At 12-0, the one and only KRIS Statlander of Best Friends. Eddie, you got any friends?
Me, I got my friend Homicide back home, Brooklyn. What's up? And Moxie. Moxie's my boy.
Oh, you got 2. That's good.
Yeah, that's all you need. Keep your circle small. Shivani, I'm not in the mood for you.
Okay, so let's go back to Justin Roberts.
Her opponent from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Ashley D'Amboise.
Well, David Crockett, again, it's great to have you in it, and it's great to be calling this match with you because in the years since we've done it together, women's wrestling's come a long way.
Yes, it has. I mean, I'm just watching KRIS. I mean, she's built like a wrestler.
That's
I mean,
right.
No offense to her.
Right.
no, they're incredible athletes now.
Yes.
The training program is all different. Like back in the day, you know, they didn't have the athletic training that they have now. The CrossFit and the dieting and the science dialed in. These are professional athletes. They take their careers seriously on how they look and how they perform. They've changed the face of wrestling.
Yes, they have.
Look at that takedown by Statlander.
I'd put Statlander over as the next AEW World's Women's Champion.
Well,
I
you
think
just
she's
call
the
that
next
out
one.
there.
Yeah, I think in 2 years, I think she got it.
I don't think there's any question she has the athletic ability to do that. And not only that, I think she has a great attitude.
Does have a great attitude. She's a little far out there on some things.
Yeah, the attitude will change the more years she's in the business. You know what I mean?
But you've got to have the attitude.
You gotta have the attitude. Yeah.
Got to.
You got to believe in yourself, and you got to believe in what you're doing. Because if you don't believe in you, no one else will.
That's called the wrist lock, Shivani.
Thank you very much, Eddie. I knew you'd call it for me.
And
Ashley D'Amboise. And what's
Trying
that
to
called?
figure out where to grab a hold here.
That's, by the way, a cartwheel.
yeah, I've never done
Very
one.
good, Tony.
Yeah, okay,
That's very good. I think I saw my granddaughter do one.
And that's called the boot. And
She's a little out there.
boy, and apparently stunned D'Amboise to just momentarily. Now forearm shots. Here we
They
go.
got lit a fire under, fired her up a little bit.
Look,
Nice.
Oh, good slam.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
She just snatched Ashley right into that slam.
You ever see Magnum TA do a boop there, Mr. Crockett? I don't think he ever did he?
No.
Different times, brother, different times.
but he had many great matches in this arena.
Yes, he did.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, it's incredible to be in this building, too.
This is a legendary
Yes, it
building.
is.
You know,
And you
they-
can feel the history. Oof, Doma.
oh, you
Now
can
watch
feel
this. Watch this.
history, yeah.
It's this. What's she gonna do?
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Face plant.
Like that.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Look at
German.
that German.
Deadlift German release. All impact on that one.
This shows the strength and power of Kristen Statlander.
This is
No, look at her.
the best move in wrestling today, folks. The most dangerous move in wrestling.
Oh, yes.
Big Bang Theory. 1,
2, 3.
There it is.
The winner of this match, KRIS Statlander.
Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, and of course Chuck Taylor all with her. And again, Chuck Taylor.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
There he was. And again, she's undefeated, 13-0. Let's take a look once again.
There's that vicious high face plant from Statlander. This is the finish that Eddie Kingston talks about. It's the most devastating one in all of professional wrestling.
That's insane.
Statlander is your winner, making her way toward a title shot in the very near future.
And the crowd goes wild.
All Elite Wrestling is bringing not one, but 2 nights of action to the Peterson Event Center in Pittsburgh. It's AEW Dynamite and the debut of AEW's new show Rampage. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, Miro, and Pittsburgh's own Dr. Britt Baker. Plus, Chris Jericho in the Inner Circle, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin, Sting, and more headline 2 nights of AEW live events.
Here we go.
Will you be there live on Wednesday, August 11th and Friday, August 13th when AEW Dynamite and Rampage light up the Peterson Event Center? Don't miss out on the special 2-event combo ticket packages.
Tag team action coming up next here on Elevation. We'll see members of the Factory, Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by QT Marshall at a combined weight of 475 pounds, the team of Aaron Solo and Nick Camarado.
There's that monster, Nick Camarado. I tell you, I look at that guy, I just see relentless rage. How you doing, Tom? All right?
I'm great. I'm doing great. QT Marshall has joined us here at the broadcast position.
Gentlemen, how are we doing?
We're all
doing
right.
well.
Sir, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wish I could say the same for everyone else, but I
Oh,
digress.
that's funny. That's funny. A little shot.
Just
through
kidding.
there.
I'm just
Funny,
kidding.
Huh? That's good. Nice bowling shirt.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Rosario Grillo and Hunter KNOTT.
Grillo and KNOTT.
Doesn't look good for those guys, huh?
Well, I would agree because of the training that the Factory has undergone under your guidance.
I mean, look at the size of Camarado. Mr. Crockett, have you ever seen someone the size of Nick Camarado?
No. A monster. A monster. You definitely can call him a monster.
100%.
There's a monster to my right, too, by the way.
Sorry, just
He's
forget
a
I'm
gentle.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about, yes, with all due respect, but I mean active competitors.
There you go.
Oh, active competitor. That's funny. That's funny.
So you may know by watching Dynamite on Wednesday that QT has, or did, postpone his apology to me.
Yeah, Tony, I want it to be special. At homecoming,
Okay.
Jacksonville, in front of your family.
Okay.
If there's going to be an apology, that's the best place for it.
Well, okay. There you go.
Why are you upset, Tony?
Well, Tony and I had a little bit of a disagreement, but I think we're on the same
why?
page now.
He's a nice guy.
I think we did. We didn't have a disagreement. He took something I said the wrong way.
You do realize that he's an announcer, correct, QT? He's
Yeah,
an
one of the
announcer.
best. He's one of the best.
Wow. Thanks for saying that. And here's a cover. And Aubrey Edwards didn't even get the countdown. And
No, you're going to need a lot more than that to beat Aaron Solo.
Well, I agree. You know, definitely Solo showed his resilience. I didn't even get a 2 count.
Oh, yes.
And there was a freight train. Woo! He is an impressive athlete. Say what you will. This guy is a powerhouse. Very explosive. That controlled fury I think I was trying to describe earlier.
almost like a C4 or a Death Valley driver down onto the knee. And he is going to bring Rosario in as well.
And I'm telling you, this guy is just so intense.
Man, he is a monster. He really is. And of course, QT, the leader of the factory. Look at this.
Yes, I like that.
Oh, that's impressive.
That is.
Yes. Oh, yes.
That one-handed press slam is one of the most impressive things I've seen in a long time. I got to give credit where credit's due. That was impressive.
We have seen, David, through our years, many great power men. This young man is one of the best in the business right now. Look at Aaron Solo go. Up on top in a double stomp.
But the thing here, too, good teamwork.
Yeah, good
You've
teamwork.
got excellent teamwork here.
The team of Nick Camarado and Aaron Solo.
And watch where you compliment him, David, because QT may take it the wrong way.
Yeah, again, that's the difference with Nick Camarado and Solo. They did a great job of isolating their opponents on their side of the ring. I tell younger talent, look how impressive his one-arm press is. You know? His double drop right to the chest, flipped him over. But they did a great job of cutting the ring off. And I explained that to younger tag teams. When you work, you keep your opponents on your side of the ring, cut that ring in half. Good job by Solo and Nick Camarano.
Tony, I'll see you Wednesday.
Thank you very much. I look forward to the
Absolutely. The pleasure was all yours, guys.
Good to see you.
Oh, wow. Elite general manager, huh? The greatest wrestler of all time, getting his hands on his own professional wrestling game where I create the cards. This is my universe. We have a challenger online. What would a layman know about professional wrestling, huh? Is there clearly some bugs in the system or something? I don't lose. I've got every belt in the universe. How am I losing in this game?
Think you have what it takes? Prove it with AEW Elite General Manager. Draft your favorite AEW wrestlers and book your own shows from week to week. Download AEW Elite General Manager. Available now on iOS and Android.
The Magical Girl, Yuka Sakazaki, up next against Danny Jordan.
This contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing from Southtown, Yuka Sakazaki.
Well, the Magical Girl has arrived once again. Yuka Sakazaki, she brings a lot of excitement. It just brightens up the room.
She does. You know, it's funny. She seems like the kind of girl that can have fun anywhere she goes.
We are coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, a sold-out crowd here at the Bojangles Coliseum. And yes, we remember this arena being sold out in the 80s many, many times.
New York, Danny Jordan.
Here's Danny Jordan, the teen girl with her bird book, looking for her first win.
She's a tough competitor, Danny Jordan, though. We've seen her a lot here on Elevation. This girl's got a lot of grit. That mean girl's not just a moniker.
No, she's very talented, and she's in shape, and boy, she's going to have to be against Yuka Sakazaki.
Yeah.
Mike Posey, the referee. David, this legendary arena, which was once the Charlotte Coliseum, many, many great matches that you and your family had booked in this arena. Brings back memories.
Yes, it does. I'm just watching these two young ladies.
Yeah, Yuka's got a lot of great moves. She is so quick.
She really does.
That's another thing that's changed a lot, too, in our business, Mr. Crockett, is how, with the advent and the introduction of MMA fighting, that's changed a lot of the wrestling holds that are applied in our business as well. It's translated over. Like, you know, people have seen, hey, those holds work there, they'll work in our business, too. So a lot of our talent now comes from mixed martial arts backgrounds. You know, a lot of the girls have martial art backgrounds that, you know, provides them a lot of success in our industry.
Yuka goes down. Danny Jordan put the brakes on nicely down, but Yuka,
yes,
with a Tijeras, sends her down.
Now, Tijeras is with the ankles and the Frankensteiners with the knees, correct?
Yes.
See there? I learned that from Tony Schiavone.
Yeah, and I learned that from
I just learned
Excalibur.
Oh, there you go. See? And the world keeps giving.
Up on top. I hope I got it right.
Oh, my goodness.
A cannonball up the top.
Look at that smile.
Also,
smile.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd take offense to that. If somebody was smiling that much kicking my butt, I might be offended.
And over the years, too, there's been a lot more risk-taking in wrestling, like doing things like that.
They're trying to set themselves apart, I think, Tony. I think that's the big thing. And in all the years that you guys have been broadcasting, you guys really have seen everything that there is to be done in this business. Every kind of talent, every kind of situation. And it's so tough for the younger talent now to set themselves apart. How do I make myself unique? How do I make people remember me? Big cover.
And a two count. That was close to being an upset for Danny Jordan. And again, she is looking for her first win here in AEW. Danny has certainly bided her time on the independent circuit.
You know, sometimes Danny gets a little frustrated with the crowd and it takes away from her intensity in the ring. Sometimes you gotta balance that out between talking trash and beating your opponent.
Yeah, right there. She just took too much time. Now she's got her up. She could have pinned her.
Yeah, we see that a lot here. Tony and I talk about that a lot sometimes. That younger talent gets too involved in what they're doing versus remembering they're trying to win a match.
Yes.
Cartwheel from the top
Watch
rope.
this. Good drop kick.
That was a stiff drop kick right in the old breadbasket.
Yuka Sakazaki still with a smile on her face as she gets up. Step up. And I don't know if she's going to go for the Magic Roll Splash here or not. Nope, maybe not. Flying elbow from the middle turnbuckle and a cup. 1, 2,
She didn't hook it.
There you go, David.
She did hook the arm, but I think that was her style. I think, again, aggressive covers, of course, always the best way to go. Hook a leg, hook it deep, you know.
Danny Jordan showing her power. Thrust kick that time, and here she goes off the right side ropes. Yuka picks her up. Look at that.
Wow, that was impressive.
Landed right on the back of her neck.
Yes, she did. And now, with Danny Jordan still on the mat, here she goes for the Magical Girl Splash. Oh, maybe not. Oh, she lured her in that time, didn't she?
Took too much time.
Yes, she did. Pick up. Whoa. And a neck breaker. My God. Cover. Good cover. She's going to.
Almost. God, I thought she had her.
I did too. I thought it was
that
the
was
first
close.
win.
That's close to anything right there. She did everything right.
Right.
Great offensive maneuver. Great cover. Aggressive.
Wow.
Roll over.
Face first. Wow.
She's doing everything right.
Yes, yes, she is.
It just shows the resilience on Yuka Sakazaki.
Now she's getting frustrated.
Yes, she is. She's going to make a mistake.
And inside cradle 1, 2, and a 2 count. And you,
oh, good forearm.
How about that? 1, 2, no.
No, she just brought that right in, right into the throat on that shot.
After a couple of those near falls, not much of a smile on the face. Now for the Magical Girl.
Wow, she is laying those into Danny Jordan.
She really
hard.
is, man. She has picked up the steam here.
I mean, those short lariats she's throwing like that are right across the collarbone and throat area of Danny Jordan. Those are what we call snug.
A pickup. And
she's going for an airplane swim. Airplane swing. Airplane swim. There you go. Got it done.
The winner of this match, Yuka Sakazaki.
With the airplane swim, she wins it.
Yes.
Yuka Sakazaki wins again here on Elevation.
Champion. We the champion. I the champion. We're the champions sound. Show me the stage. We came to work. Talk to hit them where it hurts. Champions coming first. Cause we don't know no second place. I'm the one that set the pace. Roll one and elevate. Celebrate. We've been winning so long. Maintain so strong. Others couldn't hold on. Who's the champion? We the champion. I the champion. We're the champions sound.
Main event time here on Elevation as Darby Allin with Sting in his corner will take on Bear Bronson.
Your Elevation main event is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Bear Boulder from Bear Mountain, New York, weighing 260 pounds, Bear Bronson.
You know, Mr. Crockett, these are an incredible tag team here. These guys are two big powerhouses, extremely athletic, and also the intimidation with those wild masks that they wear to the ring. They got a pretty imposing gimmick going.
Bronson and Boulder.
I think they should leave the mask on.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, this place going to erupt now.
his opponent. Being accompanied by the Icon, Sting! From Seattle, Washington, weighing 170 pounds, Darby Allin!
Well, there you see Darby. And of course, the one and only Sting in 1987, and the studios of TBS on Techwood Drive Day, we had a young man named Sting with spiked blonde hair and a colorful face paint make his debut, and he's never looked back since then.
He really has.
Never has.
The thing is, he hasn't changed as a person either. He's still, when I got in this business in 1995, he was one of the coolest cats I've ever ran into in the back, and he's still one of the coolest guys around. Definitely one of those people that I'm glad I met in this business.
What can you say about Darby Allin that hasn't been said? The young man is literally indestructible. After we saw that coffin match, here he goes.
Yeah, that kid opens the gas up right from the get-go.
Yes, sir. Why not? He's wrestling a man much, much bigger, but
I was going to say, he's giving up size, so he has to have speed.
Yes, and
speed and intensity, and just, you know, tactically he's smart. He finds ways to get around not being as big. There he ran, he got caught on that one, literally.
Tried a coffin drop early in this match. Oh, Bear sends him down. My goodness, Bronson.
And Bear weighs about how much? 3-something?
Yeah, he's over 3 bills, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but again, we talked about those little intangible mistakes. You drop a guy like Darby Allin, hook him and try to cover him. Maybe get him stunned, get the wind knocked out of him.
Look at Darby keep kicking away, though. I think that's what fans love about him.
He always
Look
fights.
at that. He's got him.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, boy. Now Bronson, maybe a big splash here. No!
That knocked the wind out of him.
Big senton. You're not kidding. But he doesn't try to go here. He's going to try to cover 1, 2.
It just shows the resilience of Darby Allin. This kid's got so much fight. I love watching Darby Allin compete.
Yeah.
I cringe at some of the pain he puts his body through, and I feel for him when he's going to be an older man. But man, I tell you, I love watching the fight he has.
You know, sometimes he'll leave here and he'll skateboard the entire weekend.
No.
That's all he does. He's a skateboarder from way back. Tony Hawk is a friend of his, and we have seen Tony here on this program, actually on Dynamite. So, and skateboarders are, well,
they're a few cards short of a full deck.
They are different.
Yeah. And you know what? And you got to be different to be a professional wrestler. So this is a great fit for Darby Allin.
So
he likes adventure. He's got it.
Yeah, he's had his tumbles on concrete and asphalt, plenty of them. And now he's taking his tumbles in the ring.
Oh, good job. Reminds me of a Wahoo McDaniels.
Oh, it sure does.
Yes.
Who, by the way, in 1985 lost the U.S. title to Magnum TA right here in this arena. A night I'll never forget. And Bronson now just trying to, I guess, slow this match down a little bit.
He's working more to his strength tactics right now. Bear doesn't want to get into a fast-paced match right now. That works to Darby's advantage. He wants to slow the pace down. He wants to grind Darby. This is a chance for Bear Bronson to make a name for himself, too, because Darby Allin's a former TNT champion. Getting a win over Darby Allin's big for Bear Bronson.
Big pickup by Bronson. Bear hug, if you will.
Always a great maneuver. When you have that much size advantage, you can cut off that wind.
Darby just
slaps him.
He is an amazing competitor. I don't think in all the years I've seen anything like him, what he can do and what he can come back from.
No, he just brings it all. The kid has, like I said, he doesn't have a coast speed.
Yeah.
Everything with him is wide open.
The coffin match against All Ego Ethan Page, he had won the match, closed the coffin, and still did his coffin drop through the coffin on Ethan Page.
He didn't have to do it.
Didn't have to do it.
No. But it just shows how fired up this kid gets when he competes. Smart move on Darby Allin's part here. Covering up, protecting his skull. Bear Bronson dropping those big hammers across the side of the head.
But Bear Bronson, he's letting the crowd get in his head.
Well, yeah, I think he thinks he's manipulating the crowd, but I agree, he is losing sight of the prize. He's doing a great job of keeping his intensity on Darby Allin, but I agree. I'd like to see him trying to get more covering situations on Darby.
Referee Paul Turner looking on as Darby.
Oh, yes! Right into the knee.
Very
You
well
can't
done.
walk, you can't fight.
Up on top.
Canadian
Beautiful
destroyer.
move! Oh!
Just when you think
Come
Darby's
on.
down, huh?
Yeah.
It just.
Well, that's
I like
the part
this
you
kid.
love him. That's the thing. You immediately watch him. You like him because he doesn't give up. He doesn't. He just gets out there and fights. It's not pretty. It's ugly, and it works.
Now that's ugly. That hurts.
Oh! And Bronson
So did
coming
that.
with big forearm shots twice now. And holding on to Darby, 3 of them. And Darby is just dangling now. One more time, maybe. Oh! A lariat holds him up. And from behind. Oh, look at this. Repeated blows, lariats forward and backward. And here he goes at over 300 pounds. Oh, my, it could be an upset. Not yet.
Almost.
Well, that took my breath away to see Darby Allin get turned inside out.
That reminded me of Nikita Koloff.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Great call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he would really bring that all the way through, that running lariat.
Come on, Sting, get him going.
And that's what he's doing, David. Your fans are right behind you here.
And it makes a difference.
Yeah.
You
Oh, it
hear
does.
you hear the fans.
It frustrates your opponent and it motivates you. Agreed. Fan participation is really important for this.
Bronson continues just to slug away here.
Wow, he's just thugging.
Yeah.
Thugging poor Darby Allin.
Thugging him, baby. And climbing down to the middle turnbuckle. Watch out here.
This might
You
not
know, Bear
be good.
Bronson doesn't have any business being up here.
This might not be good.
Some of us big guys need to remember we're tanks and keep our feet on the ground.
Yeah. Big crash.
Oh, yes! Darby.
Darby Allin turned it.
Oh, love it, love it.
He turned it, but he was not able to make a cover. Now he's going to try. No, he's not.
Trying to put a sleeper on him?
Yeah, sleeper hold applied.
I like it. Darby knows he gives up a lot of weight. It takes a lot less for Bear Bronson to kick out than it does for Darby Allin. Might as well choke him out. Kind of a smart play on Darby Allin's point.
Darby locked on the, as you can see, the back of Bear Bronson.
Yeah, look how red and purple that face is getting on Bear.
Paul Turner checking in. Bronson able to stand. And a warning to the hair that time. And Bronson, what's he going to try to do here? He goes to the turnbuckle. Oh, my. Oh, my. All the weight against Darby, pinned up against those turnbuckles.
Wow, that folded Darby Allin's neck up real bad under that turnbuckle. I don't think Bear Bronson did any better either.
No, man.
But definitely Darby Allin's in a lot of trouble.
Here
Watch
goes
Darby
the-
Allin get folded up.
Watch out. Boulder and Sting. Sting just going over to pick his friend and his partner up. And roll him in the ring. There you go.
That reminds me of 2 pit bulls.
Sure did. Those dogs were definitely walking by feeling each other out.
Oh,
they
yes.
were. Wow. Great matchup. Great main event here on Elevation.
I've had a few knuckle sandwiches in a day from Sting. They're pretty solid.
All right, Bronson is up first. Darby.
Darby's still not giving up.
No, he doesn't.
Never does.
It's impressive to see Mr. Crockett. Just watch how this kid just digs so deep. Talk about intestinal will, intestinal fortitude. This kid's all about it.
There he again using the turnbuckle and his weight, his advantage. Here he goes. Darby fighting him.
Oh!
Coffin drop. He's not done.
He's going up. Let's go.
One more coffin
Come
drop.
on. Yes!
Oh!
Count him. Got it.
Darby Allin.
The winner of this match, Darby Allin.
He continues just to win matches. He's got little fans. You can see. And let's take a look at the replay one more time.
That's smart. Darby Allin changed that to his advantage. Right here, hits him with a second rope coffin drop, then goes all the way to the top to ensure he knows that Bear Bowler's a big dude. Got the job done. Well done, Darby Allin.
It's been a great elevation, David Crockett. It's been wonderful being with you again, buddy.
Definitely been one I'll never forget. Thank you so much for letting me be out here with you, sir. Thank you.
For David Crockett, for Eddie Kingston, and for Paul White. See you next time on Elevation.
Wednesday on TNT, it's AEW Homecoming.
God's favorite champion will fight.
Plus, can Chris Jericho survive another labor? Move it, dude! And Cody Rhodes faces Malachi Black in his first ever AEW match.
Welcome to the House of Black.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite live at 8 on TNT.